Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. It's a bit of a late start, but I was waiting for the channel to come on. I'm not quite sure whether I've got the right programme, but you're with Game Watch Live. I'm watching the game between Burnley and Leeds. It's a real six-pointer, even this early in the season for both teams, but it should be a good game. Just trying to get the channel working properly. There we go. Lost it again. I think we're there now. So the teams are due out in a few moments, so let's just go through the teams. And we'll start with Burnley, who have Dubravka in goal, and they're playing with a back four of Walker, Twanzebe, Esteve and Hartman. Oguchukwu and Florentino will be the holding midfielders. Brun Larsen, Cullen and Anthony will be the ones looking to get forward in support of Fleming. Leeds have had to make one change to their team today, still playing the 4-3-3 like they always do, but they've got Darlow in goal, Bogle at full-back, Rodden and Strauch carry on at centre-halves. Goodmanson will play left full-back. Longstaff, Ampadu and Stack in the middle. Aronson and Calvert-Lewin up front with Harrison instead of the usual Okafor, because I think he's picked up some sort of injury. I don't think it's a serious one, but he's certainly not available for this game. He's not even in the substitutes. So that's the two teams. Leeds playing a 4-3-3. Scott Parker's formation is a bit of a 4-2-3-1. So a slight change there. And with the result early on, Chelsea beating Forest at their own pitch at the City ground. The news is that Postecoglou has gone. He's resigned. Don't say sacked. He said he's left. So I'm assuming that that's a decision he's made. He hasn't been sacked by the manager, but probably jumped before he was pushed, if the truth's known. But there'll be more on that later, I would imagine. But it's great to see you all here. Thanks for joining the channel. Hope you're all well. It's a nice day for a game of football. There's no sun, no wind. It isn't raining or anything, so a good game of football could break out here. Before the game gets going, if you want to do me a favour, we're aiming to get the channel up to 200 subscribers during this game. We're not far off now. We only want a few more, so if you're not a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button and the like, which just helps the channel. Very much appreciated. We're only a few minutes away for kick-off. Just wait for the channel coverage to come. It's not there yet, but will be soon. I'll just get the timer ready for this game. I think the teams are just lining up in the tunnel now, so we're not far off getting the game underway. If you want to join in with the live chat, you can do. Get your score predictions in for this one if you want to. It'll be good to see what you think. Burnley at home, but I've got a feeling myself that Leeds are going to start this game as favourites. But we shall see. Other games around the Premier League about to start as well. We've already seen that Nottingham Forest lost 3-0 to Chelsea, which cost Ange's game. He didn't win a game in his 8 games in charge then, so he has gone. If we look at the other games that are kicking off at 3 o'clock as well, you've got Brighton at home against Newcastle, which will be a good game. Crystal Palace and Bournemouth will be a hard-fought one. Man City against Everton. Jack Grealish not playing in that game because he can't play against his own side. Sunderland and Wolves. Another game that's vital right at the bottom of the team, at the bottom of the league there, especially for Wolves. Sunderland are a bit higher up there, but having lost the last game, you can soon be dragged into it. Fulham and Arsenal is at 5:30 today. Another one that Arsenal will be looking to win and cement their place at the top of the league. That's where we are at the moment. I think the teams are just about ready to come out. Only a minute or two off kickoff, so they should be getting themselves out there, but they're still in the tunnel at the moment. I think Leeds may miss Okafor today with Harrison Bennett. He's not as skillful and as attacking as Okafor is, but he's stronger in defence getting back is Harrison, so you trade one attribute for another. We'll see how that affects Leeds going forward, and certainly Calvert-Lewin has had lots of chances in the last 2 or 3 games, and he'll be looking to stick a 1 or 2 in the back of the net. Really annoying is the TV channel because it keeps freezing up. It's not going to be doing this all the way through this game. The Leeds and Burnley teams are walking out onto the pitch now anyway, so we're not far off the kick-off. Looks like Turf Moor is full there, as you would expect for any Premier League game nowadays. I don't think there's many grounds where you can go to and buy a ticket for the games. Both teams just walking out to the halfway line, go through the usual preliminaries before the game gets underway. So we're still a couple of minutes away from a start. So if you want to get a score prediction in, let me know what you think. I'm going for a 2-0 win for Leeds today. Even though Burnley are at home, it'll be a hard-fought game, will this? But I think Leeds are stronger in midfield and defence. The only problem is can Leeds stick the ball in the back of the net? They have been scoring, but they're having to create half dozen chances to put one in the back of the net, and you've got to be a bit more ruthless than that in the Premier League. Both teams just shaking hands before the game gets started. Pitch looks in immaculate condition. Leeds in all white today, as once again the picture freezes, which isn't annoying at all. Not for 1 second, it's not annoying at all. Burnley will be in their usual, it's a maroon top, is it, would you say, with light blue trim, white shorts. Leeds all in white by the looks of things. TV coverage just going through the teams and formations. Leeds will be playing in their usual 4-3-3. Just Jack Harrison coming in for Okafor today. That's the only change. The only change that Leeds have had to make in about the last 5 games. They've had quite a settled side, and Jakob Biel is still not able to get a game for Leeds. As the picture freezes again. Oh, good. I have to keep doing that. Coming off the channel and then going back to it just to unfreeze it, but hopefully it'll settle down and it won't spoil the coverage too much. Good to see that Lucas Perry's back and fit to play. He's in the substitution today, in the substitutes, but he's the number 1 goalkeeper, and I wouldn't think it'd make it too long before he's back in. Leeds team there just gathering the usual huddle, as Burnley will be as well before the game gets underway. Thanks to everyone who's joined us so far. It's good to see you all here. Hope you're all well. As I've already mentioned, we're just trying to get ourselves up to 200 subscribers. It's only a few away, so if you're not a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button and the like button. Get us up to 200 today. Massively appreciated. As the picture freezes yet again, this is really annoying. I think a couple of the other games have already kicked off, but we're a bit 5 minutes late just about, aren't we? Leeds kicking off this first half, kicking from right to left in their all-white kit. Sean Longstaff is going to get the game underway when the referee says OK. Just about to blow his whistle, is he? And the players take the knee. A few boos for that. It's become old hat now, and there's no room for racism, but picture freezes again. It is really going to affect this. The game is underway. Bogle has the ball on the far side. It's been brought forward by Joe Rodon. He gives it to Strauch. 47 seconds gone. So we're 20 seconds behind. Leeds coming forward now with Aronson into the box on the right-hand side. He's been held up. He turns one way or the other. Has to go back out to Bogle, who's supporting. He gets his crossing. It's a low one, but it's cut out at the near post. Bogle is still challenging for the ball. Right in the corner flag there. He's got it away, though. Aronson fighting for the ball. See if I can get this timer just to the right time. 1:30. It's freezing again. This is going to be really annoying, is this? Because we're not going to get... We're going to lose the time on the game. Have to bear with me with this. It's really annoying. Just trying to get the channel back. When it freezes, it loses it, and I have to find it again. Sorry about this. Can't find my channel now. It's really, really annoying. The problem with the channel is that it doesn't put a schedule up of what's on, so you're just clicking on channels hoping that you're finding the right channel, and at the moment we're not. Just bear with me. I will find it again, hopefully. the channels don't show you any channel content, so until the channel actually comes on, you don't know what you're watching. That's Man City and Everton. That's a 0-0 so far, so there's no score there. Crystal Palace and Bournemouth is a 0-0, but Bournemouth have just taken the lead with a headed goal from Semenyo. Leeds and Burnley is still 0-0 after almost 5 minutes. Burnley are coming away down the right-hand side now. It's Walker. He plays the ball into the middle. It's spread out to the left, but Aronson has got in there. He's taken the ball away and he's coming away down the far side. He's had to go back because he had no support up front. He gave it back to Jayden Bogle. Into the middle, Ampadu. Ampadu gives it to Longstaff. Comes back to Ampadu, who's dropping in deep like he always does. He's got Strauch outside him, but he decides to go the opposite way. Bogle's made himself available across the right-hand side. And it's frozen again. And I don't know why. It's never done this before. Leeds enjoying most of the possession so far. Ball slotted through to Bogle, who is high up. Aronson lays the ball on for the run of pitcher keeps jumping. Ball's high. Up goes Strauch for it, wins the header. Ball's laid out by Burnley to the right-hand side now. It's Larson. Leeds are all back in shape though. Florentino has a shot from, well, that's got to be the best part of 28, 30 yards, and very ambitious because he was nowhere near the goal at all, and it's a goal kick back to Leeds. To just see from that shot how far wide he was. Well, he's got to have been almost 6 yards wide, that. Curling away with his right foot. Every time the picture freezes, it jumps back about 30 seconds. So I'm not even current at the moment. According to my timer, 7.5 minutes gone. On here, it's 7 gone. So about 30 seconds behind. The ball's back with Strauch. He leaves it. It's jumped forward now. It's jumped forward back to 7:27. Strauch has it. He gives it to Rodon. Walking slowly forward. Longstaff gets it out to Bogle. Bogle plays it inside for Longstaff. He gets it through to Aronson. Aronson had to wait for the ball to come to him. It wasn't struck very well, and then he was under pressure when the ball did get there, and Burnley eventually win the ball back. Leeds win it back on the edge of the area again. Bogle chips the ball to the back post. It's too high and too close to the goalkeeper, who makes a comfortable catch and then underarms the ball out to Walker on the right-hand side. He's waiting for men to come to him. He's not making any... Oh, this is just no good. This is no good at all. It's just frozen again. I don't know how much more I can keep going with this. According to my time, we're up to 9 minutes. According to this, it's 8.5. So we keep, every time it freezes, it goes back 30 seconds. So, and then all of a sudden it'll jump forward back to the right time and then freeze again. And I can't keep live streaming this if it keeps doing this. Into the midfield now. It's the big number 8, Ukuchukwu. And eventually he's brought down by Stack. outside the Leeds penalty area. Well, it's a good way out. It's about 7 or 8 yards out. It's very central, though. Stack just hit him in the back there. Ampadu was close to being able to take the ball off him, but Stack got in the way. But 30 yards from goal, and it's frozen again. I'm still waiting for this to be taken. How far is it behind? Well, it's almost a minute behind now with the freezing all the time. Darlow makes an easy catch from the free kick. I didn't see the free kick being taken. It just jumped forward back to about 15 seconds beyond what it is. Goodmanson's going to play the ball down the line. He's under pressure from Walker, but again, a frozen pitcher. It comes back on, but we've lost a few seconds. Strauch has the ball now. He spreads it out wide to Bogle on the far side. He's got plenty of space in front of him, but decides to leave it inside for whoever, because it's frozen again. Rodon gives it to Ampadu. Ampadu to Longstaff, back to Ampadu, to Rodon on the right. He's got Bogle outside him, and he gives it to Bogle. There's a run from Harrison down the right-hand side, but whether he gets the ball or not, I don't know. Now the ball's on the edge of the Burnley box with Stark, I think that is, but again, nothing's happening yet. Aronson puts the ball in. There's an overhead kick from Calvert-Lewin. Very difficult skill. He gets good contact of it, but it's over the bar, spinning over the bar. Well over the bar as well. Goal kick's taken by Dubravka. It's a long one. Rodon's up. And then Bogle's in, challenging for the ball. Anthony's having to retreat back his own way, and it's back with Estev in his own box. He goes left-footed long, but Goodmanson's underneath it, wins the header, and it goes to Harrison. Harrison lays it back to Goodmanson in support, then back into Stack. Stack goes across to Bogle, almost intercepted. As you can guess, it's frozen again. Sorry about this. This is spoiling it for as much for me as it is for yourselves. And all I can do is go off channel and go back to it and pick it up from there. Free kick goes into the box. It's headed away. Out to the left-hand side. Cross is blocked by Aronson now for a throw. Aronson doing his defensive duties as usual. We're on 12:49 now. We're about 30 seconds behind still again. Ball comes out to the middle to Twanzebe. Walker gets it. He's in the centre circle. He moves it out to the right-hand side. And then it's gone again. This is really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. It's doing it every few seconds, and I just don't know what I can do with the coverage. I might just have to abandon it because it's no good, this. We're on 13:49, so we're not far behind now, but we know it's going to freeze against some. Goodmanson takes a throw on the near side. He gives it to Harrison. Quick feet buys him a bit of space. It goes all the way back to Strauch. Strouk then goes even further back to Rodon. He's pretty central, is Rodon, just moving into the centre circle now, still in his own half. And he moves it out to Strouk. Strouk is going to go to the left to Harrison. Harrison puts it down the line for the run of Goodmanson. It's a good one as well. Larson has gone with him and has blocked the cross. And it's a corner for Leeds. It's going to be Longstaff who's going to come across to take this. Looks like Sunderland have taken the lead against Wolves. Still waiting for this corner to be taken. Although I am 30 seconds behind again, according to my timer. And it's frozen again. I'm getting quite upset about this now. It's every few seconds. I can't carry on like this unless it sorts itself out. The corner still hasn't been taken. And now all of a sudden it jumps up to time and we're Burnley just inside the Leeds half. Tanzebe, Walker having to go backwards a bit. Comes out to the right. Ugochukwu, he goes back to Walker. Walker's going to go long and left. Hartman heads the ball into the box. It's a cross there that Rodon blocks from Larson, and Larson gets the corner. It's going to be a corner on the Burnley left. It's going to be taken right-footed in swinging. Can't tell you what's happening because I've got the commentary, but it's frozen again. When it freezes like that, I hope that it starts up again, but it doesn't. And I have to go off channel, then go back to the channel to pick it up. Coming up to 17 minutes. According to that, anyway, what have I got on here? 17 and a half. Strouk with a wild clearance. Goes out for a throw to Burnley. I don't know whether they've got a long throw specialist, Burnley. We shall see because it's long throw territory on this near side, the Burnley right. Walker, has he got a long throw? Jeez. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber. We're trying to get ourselves up to 200 before this coverage is complete, if it ever becomes complete. Very much appreciated if you get us up to 200 during this coverage. Although at the moment there's nothing to see, just black screens. Well, Burnley have scored, and I don't know what happened. It's from Walker's throw, back to Walker. He puts a cross in right across the 6-yard box, and it's headed in off the 6-yard box by, I don't know what I said, it was Ugochukwu. Poor marking. I mean, he's stood on the 6-yard box, is Ugochukwu, and there's no Leeds player anywhere around him, and he just heads it into the top corner. That's awful marking by Leeds, and they're a goal down. Leeds have made a habit of going a goal behind and then coming back into the games, but that's just basic defending by Leeds there. And you can't leave somebody stood in the middle of the 6-yard box, centre of the goal, unmarked from a cross. You just can't do it. And someone's let themselves down, like they did against Spurs a couple of weeks ago, right at the end there. Poor marking from crosses cost Leeds, and it's cost Leeds again in this game. And Burnley have not even been in this game so far as well, and yet Leeds have allowed them, with poor marking, to take the lead. Leeds have got to work back into it now. Ball goes long. Head into middle, Zabi volleys it back in, but it bounces all the way through to Darlow, and Darlow drops it at the feet of Rodon, and he can bring it forward. I'm just going to see if this game is on another channel, because at the moment it's really not watchable, unfortunately, but it isn't. See if I can find it on another channel, and it might be better coverage. Just bear with me. I'm trying to find it on another channel, because the one I'm watching it on at the moment it's not watchable. I can't. If I was sat on my own watching it, I couldn't do it. It doesn't look like it. Just let me go back to what I was watching it on, see if... Well, it's only on the one channel, and it's poor coverage. We're up to 22:49. So we're a good 30 seconds behind. It's still 1-0 to Burnley. Leeds are trying to get the ball forward. This time it's Calvert-Lewin over on the far side, lays the ball inside. And of course, as you can imagine, it's frozen again. On 23:21. 23-38. Walker drives it long down the right. Strauch wins the header, but it was almost picked up in midfield, but Bogle mops it up. He's coming through the right-hand side. He's been fouled, and the referee does give a free kick just inside the Leeds half. 25 minutes, so we're only a few seconds behind. If it stayed like this, it'd be fantastic. And as I say that, it freezes again. Unfreezes with Rodon. Back with Rodon, still in his own half. Plays it into... I was about to say it plays it into Stack, but it's gone again. I'll leave it for a few seconds to see if it will actually unfreeze itself, but it doesn't, and I have to go off the channel, then go back to the channel just to see a few more seconds of it. As Rodon's coming forward, he gives it to Aronson, who comes short. It's just inside the Burnley half. Rodon gets it to the right to Bogle, but has to go back to Rodon. Rodon on the halfway line plays a ball inside. It's Harrison who came short for it. He's got no support. Goes out to Goodmanson on the left-hand side. He's going to go for the byline. He gets his cross into the back post, and it's a good one. Goes over everybody, though. And Bogle gets it at the back post, near the corner flag now. Been held up by Anthony. Gets his cross in, but it's deflected. And Burnley will get the chance to clear it. Anthony. It's blocked by Aronson, though. It's good defending by Aronson. It's deep inside the Burnley half. They've got a chance to really squeeze Burnley and see if they can win the ball back high up the pitch. Dubravka's got a free kick deep in his own side over the far side. How long it'll stay before it freezes again? 27.5 minutes, so we're not far behind time. Dubravka drives the free kick long. Strauch's going to go up for it and does win the header. It's picked up in midfield, though. Cullen played the ball into the box, and it was a great stretch by Goodmanson to stop the ball from coming to the... There's a bit of a nudge in the back there on Stack. Stack is then pulled over. The free kick's not given, but Leeds do win the ball. Get it out to the left-hand side. Can Harrison keep it in? Yes, he can. But Walker's able to recover and lay the ball all the way back to Dubravka. He lays it back to Walker. Walker can turn and go across field to the left. Aronson's going to get in there as he collides with Bogle. But then... Can't go on much more with this. It's just a waste of time. Stack has the ball just outside the penalty box. Calvert-Lewin tries to get in there, but Burnley have cleared themselves. Well played by Fleming there. Goes out to the left-hand side. Hartman who lays the ball back. It's with Esteve, and he's had to go all the way back to Dubravka. Dubravka has got Twanzebe short. He brings the ball forward, then lays it out to Walker on the right. Tanzebe has the ball. Gives it to Walker. Walker plays it inside. It's laid across. It's Cullen. Played into Fleming. He plays his ball first time, but it's well covered by Rodon, and he's going to get to the ball. Darlow drives it away before Anthony gets anywhere near it. Ogochukwu has pushed someone in the back. It's Longstaff by the looks of it, and I don't know, there's a free kick given to Leeds, but Harrison's nudged there by Walker. The referee saying get on with it. Slowing the time down, 30, nearly 31. Walker not happy with that. Up goes Calvert-Lewin, wins a header that's going to be picked up by Harrison. That's it. I can't go any further with this. I just can't. It keeps cutting out. It's just come back on again. Next time it cuts out, I'm going to have to abandon this because it's spoiling the coverage for everybody watching and for myself. I can't keep going on like this all the time, having to unfreeze the picture. Leeds hunting the ball high up. Stack is penalised for a foul that's taken quickly. Bogle's right on his side. He's giving it to Harrison. Harrison bearing down on goal central. Now he's going to have a shot. Out to the side. Aronson, it's... Oh, his shot was half saved by Dubravka, but it went under Dubravka and hit the post and came out. And to be fair, it was a good save by Dubravka, but Aronson's shot was weak. He had all the goal to aim at, and he hit it straight at the goalkeeper, and it should have been the equaliser. Sad-footed shot that went under Dubravka, but he got a piece of it as it went under him, and then it hit the post. But it was a scuffed shot, sad-footed shot by Aronson, and if I'd have hit it just wide of him and made a good contact, it would have been the equaliser for Leeds. Ball's headed away by Rodon deep in the Leeds half right-hand side. It goes out for a throw to Burnley. Daniel Farker doesn't look happy. I'm sorry, I can't go any further with this. It's freezing every few seconds. It's spoiling it for me. It's spoiling it for everybody else. And it's going to be like this right the way through, I've got to imagine. It's, well, it's 33, 34, and it's almost a minute behind now. And it's freezing every few seconds and losing even more time. Thanks to everybody who's watched. It's spoilt it for you, it's spoilt it for me, but I can't carry on like this. It's a complete waste of time and spoiling everybody's enjoyment. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow. Hopefully the internet will be better and we'll have a better connection and we'll have all this freezing of the picture. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell and you'll be told when the next game is. It'll be tomorrow, but I just haven't looked which one I'm going to do yet. But thanks to everybody who's stayed with us and struggled to watch this. Join us tomorrow. It's not always like this. It's a poor internet connection, but there's nothing else I can do. But do join us again. Just watching that as a cross came in, but Darlow's out quickly. Goodmanson's coming forward, gives it to Howson, but it's still just inside the Leeds half on this near side. Goes to Strauch, Ampadu. Ampadu's got Rodon wide. He gives it to Rodon. Rodon plays it into Aronson. Aronson can turn and run forward. He's got Bogle with him, but he gives it to Longstaff, and Longstaff has to play it back to Ampadu on the halfway line. Then Strauch gets it through to Goodmanson. Goodmanson's first time's cross to the back of the post. Longstaff brings it in. Bogle has a shot as it went under Longstaff's foot, but his shot is deflected away for a corner to Leeds. And that's where it's frozen. And that's where I'm going to end it. Thanks, everybody. Join us tomorrow if you can. Once again, apologies for the poor coverage, but there's nothing I can do about that. But we'll see you tomorrow. Please join us tomorrow if you can.